These zodiac signs will receive unexpected profits after May 30th. There are periods when monetary energy seems to resonate with a person's destiny. After May 30th, this is the flow that is activated, rare, powerful, and it will not affect everyone. Only certain zodiac signs will receive unexpected profits, some through a random transfer, some through a gift, an offer, or even a debt that they have long forgotten about. This is not a bonus from the universe. It is a response to an old but strong energetic merit. This video is about those who are expecting an unexpected influx of money. Not because they are lucky, but because the time has come to receive what should have come a long time ago. If you feel that your energy has been at its peak lately, be sure to watch to the end. Perhaps you are one of those who will be affected by this monetary surge. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know in advance when and how the profit comes and be in the flow of useful predictions. And in the comments write, have you ever had a situation in your life when money came unexpectedly? It's interesting to know how it works for different signs. Next is the exact list of those who will become richer after May 30th. First sign, Scorpio. Since May 31st, Scorpio will experience an unexpected financial breakthrough that will turn the usual picture of income upside down. The first week of June will bring a significant increase in cash flow through offers that you were initially skeptical about. A contract rejected last month will return with double the terms. The reason will be a person previously associated with you through work or business who suddenly realizes the value of your skills and returns with a new initiative. This period will be decisive. It is important not to miss the chance and be ready to quickly adapt. A sudden call, meeting, or message can initiate a chain of events that will lead to a stable source of income. It is especially worth paying attention to June 2nd, 6th, and 9th. These are the days when key offers and discoveries will occur. Any investment made during this period, especially related to training, digital technologies, or consumer goods, will begin to bring profit by the middle of the month. It is possible that you will receive funds that you did not expect, the return of an old debt, an unexpected bonus, a win, or a recalculation. In mid-June, a major purchase will come into focus, which will not only bring satisfaction, but also start a new stage in life. Scorpio will find themselves in the center of a situation where their strategic thinking and intuition will allow them to benefit where others will pass by. Starting from June 5th, the topic of partnership will become more active. Someone will offer to join forces in a common project. It is important to calculate all the details, but not to slow down the process with excessive caution. The initiative of another person can really bring serious profit. An alliance with a person born under the sign of the earth element will be especially successful. After June 10th, there will be an opportunity to change the financial source. An offer that initially seems unstable will open up in a new light in a matter of days and prove its profitability. Scorpio will feel how control over income returns to his hands. The actions taken on June 11 and 14 will be key. The end of the month will bring a sense of fair reward. Unexpected money can come even from old affairs, interest, compensation, money transfers. One of the surprises is a sudden purchase at a very favorable price, which will additionally emphasize financial luck is turned in favor of Scorpio. This period will be remembered as a time of accurate decisions and skillful management of opportunities. The second sign of Pisces. From May 30th, Pisces enters a period where money will come with unexpected ease, but will require a quick response. Already in the first days of June, an increase in income is possible due to a situation that you have been postponing for a long time, an old project, an abandoned business, a hobby turned into a source of profit. June 3rd will be especially important. A conversation or meeting planned for this day will give a start to events that will lead to a new financial orbit. The features of this period are sudden transfers, unscheduled orders, gifts, and even winnings. Money will come from various sources, including unexpected ones, returns, rewards, invitations to participate in paid initiatives. Pisces will feel as if the world has begun to compensate for previously spent efforts. This is not the result of luck, but a consequence of accumulated experience and internal maturation. From June 5th to June 12th, financial surprises will increase. Money can come through online activity, media, marketing, consulting, or trade. Everything related to information, contacts, and knowledge transfer will bring a stable income. It is important to be active, not to be afraid to show your ideas. June 7th will be especially successful. On this day, an important contract or the opening of a new source of income is possible. By June 14th, Pisces will have the opportunity to invest money in a long-term asset, real estate, equipment, training, which will quickly begin to bring results. Interest in topics that previously seemed distant will increase. Finance, investments, cryptocurrency. It is possible that someone close will suggest a direction that will turn out to be unexpectedly profitable. From June 16th, prospects for growth and teamwork open up. An offer to join a team or a project can change the usual format of earnings. It is important to remember, the more actively Pisces participate in new affairs, the wider the flow of profit. Unions with representatives of air signs will be especially promising. Financial luck will last until the end of the month, with June 21st and 25 standing out as dates when large and joyful receipts are possible. At the end of the month, an unexpected bonus or gift is possible, money that will become a symbol of recognition and trust. This financial rise will strengthen Pisces' self-confidence and open a new stage in the material sphere. The third sign is Gemini. From May 30th, one of the most unexpected monetary scenarios in the life of a representative of this sign is activated. Moreover, it is activated not through calculation or strategy, but through chance, coincidence, deviation from the plan. Everything that does not fit into the logical will begin to work for the result. And this is what opens the door to unexpected profit. Money does not come from the usual route, but from where Gemini did not even plan to look. May 31st may begin with the usual routine, but closer to midday, space will throw up an event that will immediately seem trifle. An unusual call, meeting, comment, typo, delay, or a person who has not been in life for a long time. And it is in this turn that the start is hidden. Opportunity is hidden behind external insignificance. You need to react, without delayed decisions. Everything that comes is important. Everything that offers is necessary, even if it does not correspond to the plan. On June 1st, the money trigger is triggered. This could be a transferred bonus, an order without waiting, a bonus, an unexpected transfer, a gift, a random client, a proposed project, or a recommendation from someone from a distant circle. A representative of this sign cannot perceive this money as a one-time. This is a breakdown of the financial wall that was holding back growth. This money is not just income. This is a confirmation of a new level. The main thing is not to spend it right away. Money will grow if invested wisely. June 2nd and 3 include an expansion vector. Everything related to sales, ideas, text, communications, negotiations is activated. It is possible that a client will appear who will bring in many times more than expected. A purchase is also possible, which will return as a profit after a while. Online activity is especially important. Mailings, publications, announcements, videos, posts. All this will become an entry point for new money. Geminis need to be visible. Silence is a missed opportunity. A separate aspect is interaction with the topic of knowledge. These days you can sell a skill, teach, conduct a consultation, create a product based on information. And this is what will give additional profit. And not only financial, but also reputational. People will see the value, and the process will start. Tell me more about this. This means that unexpected profit will not end. It has just begun. The unexpectedness of this period is in the speed. Everything happens without preparation. But this is the strength. The representative of this sign knows how to quickly adapt, and now this skill is monetized. The space rewards flexibility, ease, and courage. Everything that previously seemed like a hobby, pastime, or unpromising will become a source of money. The peculiarity of this period is that money does not require investment. It comes as an answer, not as a deal. But if you react correctly, you can scale it up. The main thing is not to refuse a chance, not to underestimate the significance of incomprehensible offers, and not to lose contact. Money goes to those who did not close. Unexpected profit after May 30 is a sign that the space no longer resists. And if you see, hear, feel, take it. Gemini rarely has accidents. Everything is the result of resonance. Now you sound at the right frequency, and the money comes in response. All that remains is to be in the moment and not to slow down the flow. The fourth sign is Virgo. Immediately after May 30th, the monetary energy for the representative of this sign begins to act according to the laws that Virgo usually treats with caution, quickly, spontaneously, without plans and without analysis. But this is exactly what will become the main advantage. Money will begin to come not from familiar sources, but from unexpected turns. Those areas that previously seemed unprofitable or frozen suddenly come to life. What was written off as impossible is activated and brings a specific result. Everything changes quickly, and Virgo must be ready to accept, not to explain. May 31st is the day of the first signal. This can be a letter, a message, a review, a response, an offer, an invitation, an idea. It is important not to postpone the reaction. The day works on impulse. The faster you respond, the more accurately the activation mechanism works. Moreover, we can talk about even a trifle. To suggest something to someone, to give advice, to make an application, to publish a post. This is a trifle, only outwardly. In fact, this is the moment that launches the money lever. June 1st and 2 are the days when money starts coming in, possibly from two sides at once. An old client will repay a debt or offer a new project, a fee may come. A partner will offer a profitable scheme, the platform will approve the payment, a sale will take place without effort. Everything that comes you need to accept, without expecting a catch, without perfectionism. Space does not require perfection, it requires readiness. And if Virgo does not complicate her path with her standards, she will receive many times more than she expected. Also on these days, there will be an opportunity to sell something that was previously impossible. A service, an idea, a product, even a skill. Earnings related to analytics, design, structure, numbers, design, texts, management, training will be especially easy. Everything that requires attention to detail becomes in demand, and you, like no one else, can see the meaning in the details. It is this quality that becomes a source of profit. June 3rd and 4, unexpected bonuses. Money can come through government payments, administrative decisions, internal reserves, discounts, refunds, gifts, one-time part-time jobs, recommendations. Chains work especially well. Someone will tell about you. Someone will come to you. Someone will write, you will receive an order. Everything depends on how open you are to the world and how much you allow yourself to receive. This is important, not only to earn, but also to accept. Unexpected profits in this period will come to Virgo not because she tried, but because the time has come. This is the energy of merit, not instant success, but accumulated potential, which is now beginning to return. Money returns self-respect. It comes to show, you are not just smart, you are valuable. And now this value becomes visible to others. The financial field after May 30th will be dense and saturated. It is important not to overload yourself with tasks. Focus on receiving, not on control. Money comes easily if you don't put obstacles in its way. Don't put off decisions. Don't deviate from offers. Don't look for a catch. Everything that comes is necessary. Everything that is offered works. Just get involved and watch how the unexpected becomes yours. You are entering a stage when money starts going where it has long been empty. And you are not just making a profit. You are receiving confirmation. Now is your time. And you have no more reasons to put it off. Take a step, and the money will come.